আছে কিছুমান সন্দেহযুক্ত মানুহ আহি বহিছে
কাৰোবাক একদম ফাদাৰ বনাই ল'লে তেওঁলোকে কৰিছে বোলে মাটি কিনিছে
কিন্তু ইয়াত 150 বিঘাত 1.5 কাঠা মাটিও এতিয়া খালী নাই
প্ৰশাসনৰো কিছু হাত আছে আৰু বাহিৰৰ পৰা মানুহ আহি ৰাতিৰ ভিতৰতে ঘৰদুৱাৰ বান্ধি
এই মাটিৰ মানুহ আমি অসমীয়া মুছলিম যিসকল আছোঁ আমি নিশেষ হৈ যাব ওলাইছোঁ
চাৰিওফালে মুছলমানবিলাকে আমাক ঘেৰি ধৰিছে আৰু
সিহঁতে বাংলাদেশৰ পৰা আমাৰ আহি বসবাস কৰে আমাৰ সুবিধা লয় আমি ক'ত যাম আমি ক'ত যাম
Illegal infiltration from Bangladesh into Northeast is the biggest threat to the security and identity of Northeast India. Infiltration from Bangladesh through a porous border has over the last 70 years altered the demographic composition of Assam. Assam is the most vitally affected state as a porous border, vast open grazing lands, riverine areas have acted as a magnet for the land-starved Bangladeshi. The United Nations has described such mass migration as one of the largest mass migrations and continuing to be one in the last few decades. It has been said by the central government in parliament that as of 2001, there were 50 lakh illegal infiltrators in Assam out of a total population of 2.61 crores. That is, 1 in every 5 inhabitants of Assam is a foreigner. But in spite of stringent laws reiterated by the Supreme Court, between 1985 to 2012, the Assam government admits to have detected and deported only 2,442 such infiltrators. This short presentation of facts and impact and effect of infiltration upon the demographic composition, culture, and daily lives of the people of Assam is brought to you by Pravajan Virodhi Manch, Forum Against Infiltration, an organization dedicated to protect and preserve the identity of the people of Assam and Northeast, and towards ensuring the identification and removal of illegal infiltrators from Bangladesh into India. Before we understand the real-life experience of affected indigenous people, we first need to know the facts of such infiltration, and which can be understood from the manner and extent of growth of Muslim population in Assam, as the illegal migrants are Muslims. All studies and figures of illegal immigration are based on change and increase in the Muslim population in Assam. In 1901, only 2 out of 8 districts had a population of more than 25% Muslims. Gwalpara had a Muslim population of 27.79% and Kachar a population of 30.55%. In 1951, 2 more districts in Assam had a population of more than 25% Muslims. Nagaon increasing from 6% in 1901 to 40.5% in 1951, and Kamrup from 9.11% to 29.3% in 1951. This increase is due to the policy of the All India Muslim League, which prior to independence coveted the fertile lands in Assam and with the aid of the British government encouraged migration and settlement of peasants from erstwhile East Bengal into Assam. However, such infiltration continued unabated much after independence, and this is reflected in the demographic composition of the population in 2001. In 2001, out of 23 districts, 6 had become Muslim majority, whereas no district was Muslim majority at the time of independence. Dhubri, with 74% Muslim population, was the highest. Between 1951 to 1971, the percentage of Muslims in Assam remained constant, hovering around 24%. This year is relevant as only those after 1971 have to be detected and deported. But after 1971 and up to 2001, the Muslim population grew, and in 2001 it became 30.9%. And 2011 it has been estimated that the Muslim population has become 34.71%. Where has all this increase happened? If we go district-wise, it is primarily the border districts and Nagaon and Moregaon which show the maximum rate of growth in population in terms of increase in Muslim population. Between 2001 and 2011, the population of India grew at 17.64%, that of Assam was lower than the national average at 16.93%. However, when we see the district-wise figures, the border districts and the migrant-dominated districts of Nagaon and Moregaon have shown the maximum increase in the range of Dhubri at 24% to Nagaon at 22%. On the other hand, the districts of Assam, which are not border and not migrant-dominated, showed relatively far less growth in terms of population, far below the national and state average, with Jorhat at 9.21% to Golaghat at 11.88%. These figures immediately bring one question to mind. Is the higher population growth in the border districts and in Nagaon and Moregaon due to the higher birth rate of Muslims? This has been suggested by none less than the Chief Minister of Assam, Tarun Gogoi, in a TV interview.
Yes, it is because of low literacy, illiteracy. Illiteracy is even Muslim, most of the Muslims, they are most illiterate. Every family is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The illiteracy is very low. It is because of illiteracy. Yes, there has been also.
You seriously are saying
Yeah.
that Muslims, because they are illiterate,
Yeah.
are creating more children than Hindus?
Yeah.
You really mean that?
This assertion of the Chief Minister was rejected by his predecessor, the then Chief Minister of Assam, Hideshwar Saikia, in October 1992, made a statement in the Assam Assembly that there were 33 lakh illegal infiltrators in Assam. And on 14 July 2004, Shri Prakash Jaiswal, Union Home Minister, made a statement in Parliament that as of 2001, there were 50 lakh illegal infiltrators in Assam. In 2001, the population of Assam was 2.61 crores. This means that every 1 in 5 inhabitant of Assam is a foreigner. What has the government done? Indrajit Barua, eminent architect and veteran activist, a leading intellectual in the 1979 to 1985 Assam movement, who fought many legal battles in the Supreme Court, including Disturbed Areas Act and on electoral rolls, has this to say.
In between 1961 to 1966, the government had detected and deported about 1,78,000 foreign nationals. But after 1985, only less than 3,000 foreign nationals have been detected and deported. As things stand now, the laws are the same as they existed in 1966. But successive governments have never had a will to detect and deport these foreigners because they use them as their vote banks.
What are the implications for those who face the infiltration of Bangladeshis? How has this affected them in their life and daily existence? To understand this, we visit 5 places in Assam, starting from Dhubri, the westernmost district bordering Bangladesh, up to Kaziranga, in the middle of Assam, where new settlements of migrants can be seen. In Dhubri, we go to 2 villages, Hakama and Diabari. Hakama has an ancient history a center of learning with a Sanskrit university 500 years ago and home to a large number of ancient scrolls and a rich cultural heritage. Hakama is a village of mixed population and Diabari is a Boro tribal village. The increase in population, and that too of Muslims in both these places, can be gauged from the increase in the number of Muslim voters in 3 polling stations of Hakama from 1970 to 2014. In 1970, the total number of Hindu voters in these polling stations was 452 and Muslim 291. In 2005, the Hindu voters became 846 and Muslims 1,358. In 2014, the Hindus declined from 846 in 2005, 828 in 2014, and Muslim voters increased further from 1,358 in 2005 to 1,619 in 2014. Total number of Hindu voters did not even double between 1970 to 2014. But between 1970 and 2014, the number of Muslim voters went up by more than 5.5 times. In a span of less than 10 years, these places have shown an exponential increase in the number of Muslim migrants, which is evident from the new houses. There is encroachment upon government lands.
সেইটো হ'ল আমাৰ লাৰিয়া পাহাৰ বুলি কৈছিল এটা সময়ত তাতে গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ হেৰি দিছিল কফি প্লেণ্টেশ্যন আছিল কিন্তু লাহে লাহে কফি প্লেণ্টেশ্যন নোহোৱা হ'ল গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ বস্তুবিলাকতো তেনেকুৱাই লাহে লাহে নোহোৱাই হৈ যায় তাৰপিছতে হ'লে কি কিছুমান সন্দেহযুক্ত মানুহে আহি গোটেইখিনি দখল কৰি বহিল তেতিয়া অৱশ্যে তাতে লোকেল মানুহখিনি লগ লাগি মানুহখিনি খেদি পঠালে কিন্তু এতিয়া আৰু কিছুমান তাৰ কাষৰীয়া অঞ্চলত অৱশ্যে মেইন হেৰিটোত নহয় তাৰ কাষৰীয়া অঞ্চলত কিছুমান সন্দেহযুক্ত মানুহ আহি বহিছে
There are dubious powers of attorney sales in tribal land, which is illegal as non-tribals, leave alone even non-citizens, cannot buy land in tribal areas.
আমি সার্ভে কৰিলে গম পাব যে ল'ৰাজনৰ বয়স 60 বছৰ আৰু বাপেকৰ বয়স হৈছে 50 বছৰ বা 40 বছৰ এনেকুৱা হয় কেনেকৈ হয় এইটো আচলতে তেওঁলোকে এডপ্টেড সন বুলি ক'ব কৈ পেলাই তেওঁলোকৰ পৰিচয় এটা হ'ল পৰিচয় লৈ মাটি কিনিছে এই এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ 2 নম্বৰী কৰি পেলাই যেটো 2 নম্বৰী কয় 2 নম্বৰী কৰি পেলাই বহুত মাটি কিনি আছে এতিয়া আৰু এনেকুৱা মাটি যিবোৰ মাটি কিনিছে বাংলাদেশী বুলি কমিটি আৰু বাংলাদেশে সেই তেনেকুৱাভাৱে মাটি কিনিছে তাত বাহিৰে বেলেগ প্ৰক্ৰিয়া নাই
Government acts as an active agent in aiding infiltrators and their settlement.
মই যেটো জানো কৃষি বিজ্ঞান কেন্দ্ৰৰ যেটো গাইডলাইন মতে এটো হাইৱেৰ ওচৰত লাগে আৰু 150 বিঘা মাটি তাত লিয়া হৈছিল কিন্তু ইয়াত 150 বিঘাত 1.5 কাঠা মাটি হইতা খালি নাই কবৰস্থান হল মাদ্ৰাসা হল কিন্তু আমাৰ কৃষি বিজ্ঞান কেন্দ্ৰটো এটা ক'ত গ'ল
Crime rates have gone up tremendously. Thefts occur on a daily basis. Women are insecure.
এই যে ডকাইতো আহে অমুক আহে তমুক আহে এইবিলাক কাৰ কাৰণে আহে তাকেতো ক'লোঁ ৰাতি সিফালে ফুৰিব যা অকলে ইফালে কিন্তু এই সাহসটো এতিয়া মোৰ নাই তো কেনেকৈ বাঢ়িছে এইখিনিৰ কথাৰ পৰাইতো বুজি পাইছে আপোনালোকে যে কিমান বাঢ়িছে মোৰ সাহস নাই আর যেবিলাক সৰুবিলাকৰ কি হ'ব এতিয়া সিহঁতে বাংলাদেশৰ পৰা আমাৰ আহি বসবাস কৰে আমাৰ সুবিধা লয় আমি ক'ত যাম এইটো প্ৰশ্ন মই প্ৰশাসনৰ ওচৰতে কৰিছিলোঁ
চাৰিওফালে মুছলমানবিলাকে আমাক ঘিৰি ধৰিছে আৰু এই আৰু এতিয়া আমি ক'ত থাকিম ক'ত নাথাকিম আৰু গণ্ডগোলটো হৈ গৈছে
We now move to Boko, part of Kamrup district and bordering Goalpara, and with a riverine border with Borpeta district, both Muslim migrant majority and facing pressure of infiltration. Boko is an important religious and cultural center with Samuriya Hotro, established over 400 years ago by Sri Madhav Dev, one of the patron saints of Vaishnavism in Assam. In the temple area, there is a lamp which has been continuously lit for the last 405 years with daily recitals from ancient 400-year-old scrolls. This temple has been subjected to all kinds of attacks.
যেখিনি তেখেতৰ সোণৰ গামখাৰু মানে হাতৰ যিবিলাক অলংকাৰ আছিল আঙুঠিকে আদি কৰি এই গোটেইবিলাক বস্তুটা মানে লৈ গৈছে তাৰ পিছত এখন হাতত খুলিব নোৱাৰা অৱস্থাত তাৰমানে কি কৰিলে হাতখন জোৰেৰে ভাঙি তাৰমানে সেই মানে গামখাৰু পাত সেইখিনি লৈ গৈছে গোটেইখিনি বস্তু
আঁতৰত আৰু এটা বিল আছে সেইটো আগতে সত্ৰৰে আছিল কিন্তু এতিয়া সেইটো দখল হৈ গৈছে বেদখল হৈ গৈছে
কেনেকৈ
সেইটো প্ৰশাসনৰো কিছু হাত আছে আৰু বাহিৰৰ পৰা মানুহ আহি ৰাতিৰ ভিতৰতে ঘৰ দুৱাৰ বান্ধি
In Boko, there is a natural pond on the top of a hill revered by the local people known as Chandra Pahar, and the temple and the open water body being revered as the abode of goddess Lakshmi. The hill was targeted by migrant infiltrators and which was repelled by the local population.
আৰু ইয়াত লাহে লাহে কোনোবাই বাগান বনাই আছে কোনোবাই কিবা কৰি আছে মানে বিভিন্ন সমস্যাবিলাক যেতিয়া মানে আমাৰ ওচৰত আহিছে এতিয়া আমাৰ এটা বিশ্বাস হয় যে এটা সময়ত কি জানে এই পাহাৰখন ধ্বংস হৈ পৰিণত হ'ব
আগতে আমাৰ এখন ৰিজাৰ্ভ আছিল সেইখন আচলতে তামুলী ৰিজাৰ্ভেই আছিল কিন্তু এতিয়া সেই ৰিজাৰ্ভখনো নাই
Now we move to two suburbs of Guwahati city. Which are new settlement areas having grown in the last 20 to 30 years. One is Nunmati in East Guwahati, which is adjacent to the oil refinery and is also settlement for new migrants into the city. Here we find that a large number of persons of Bangladeshi origin have also settled.
হেৰি মানে নতুন নতুনকৈ কিছুমান মানুহ আহি মানে কিছুমান আমাৰ মাজত খামখেলি লগাই আছে
Next we go to Chandrapur, which is further east of Nunmati and bordering Nagaon district. And here also the picture is the same.
মানে মেইন ৰাস্তাৰ পৰা আপুনি 1 কিলোমিটাৰ মান নদীত খুজকাৰি যায় নদীৰ মানে বালিচৰ খুজকাৰি যায় তো ভিতৰত যোৱাৰ পিছত আপুনি দেখিব যে তাত যে বিৰিনাৰ মাজে মাজে এনেকুৱা কিছুমান ঘৰ আছে অন্তৰ নাই বুলি মই দেখাত আপোনাৰ 25-30টা মান ঘৰ দেখিলো য'ত মানুহে ঘৰ টিং লগোৱা নাই অকল সেই যি বিৰিনাৰে আপোনাৰ সেই বিৰিনাৰে ঘৰ বনাইছে আৰু তাতে হিয়ন্তে খেতি কৰি এনেকে আপোনালোকে জীৱিকা নিৰ্বাহ কৰি আছে
হাজুমৰি গাঁৱৰে বাসিন্দাৰী এতিয়া আমি অতি পূৰ্বৰ পৰা আমি এই চাপৰিটোত গৰু গাই সকলো চৰে কৰে আহা যাও কৰো শশানৰ কাৰণে আমি গাঁৱৰ সকলো মহিলা গৈছিলো তাৰ পৰা শশানৰ চৰকাৰৰ ওচৰত আমি এপ্লিকেশন কৰিছো তাতো হেতৰ আমি চৰকাৰী মাটি নাই বুলি কেনে এতে উঠাই দিছে আৰু দেখৰ সব বাংলাদেশী একদম চাপৰি ইটো মূৰৰ পৰা সিটো মূৰকে ভৰ্তি হৈ গৈছে
After this, we move to Bordowa, the birthplace of Srimant Shankardev, the patron saint of Vaishnavism in Assam in the 15th century. Bordowa is in Nagaon district where prior to independence the Muslim League and the British government had encouraged settlement and migration to this district. The entrance itself shows a large number of migrants. The Hatro has a 500-year-old heritage. Lands belonging to Bordowa, Hatro have been encroached upon.
গঙাপাৰৰ যিটো 130 মাটি এই গোটেই মাটিটো তেওঁলোকে বেদখল গৈছে আৰু ইয়াত এটা মছজিদ তেওঁলোকে তৈয়াৰ কৰি বিচাৰিছে সেইটো সময়ত আমাৰ সকলো আহি মিলিজুলি সেই বস্তুটো মানে হিন্দু হওক হিন্দু মুছলমান সকলো মিলিজুলি সেইটো বন্ধ কৰা হৈছিল
অসমৰ আজি 936খন সত্ৰৰ প্ৰায় 8000 বিঘাৰ অধিক মাটি অবৈধ বাংলাদেশীয়ে বেদখল কৰিছে
Lastly, we go to Kaziranga, a World Heritage Site. The uniqueness of Kaziranga is that apart from diverse flora and fauna, it is the only home in the world to the one-horned rhino. In the last decade, a large number of rhinos have been killed, its horn believed to contain medicinal properties and therefore a prime target for poachers.
এইটো চহৰ চাপৰি যিখিনি মানুহ আছে সেইখিনি সকলোবিলাকে সন্দেহজনক নাগৰিক গতিকে তেওঁলোকে সিপাৰৰ পৰা আহি ৰাতি দিনে পচিং কৰে, চোৰাং চিকাৰী হৈ পেলাই আহে, আৰু সেই চোৰাং চিকাৰী আহি পেলাই আমাৰ তাত গড় মাৰে, আৰু গড় মাৰি তেওঁলোকে সেই ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ পাৰ হৈ গুচি যায়।
সেইডোখৰ জেগাত যে সিহঁত আছে সেইটো প্ৰমাণ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে সিহঁতে জেলতে সোমাই যায় ক্ৰাইম এটা কৰি পেলাই।
শংকৰ আৰু আজানে বহি একেলগে লয় আল্লাহ ঈশ্বৰৰ নাম, হিন্দুলৈ আহিলে গীতা আৰু ভাগৱত, মুছলমানৰ পবিত্ৰ কোৰাণ।
There is a significant population of Assamese Muslims who have been here much before the migrants came and contributed to the rich cultural heritage of the state.
তেওঁলোকৰ আজি পূৰ্ববংগীয় মূলকৰ তেখেতসকলৰ প্ৰতিনিধিত্বৰ মানে বিধানসভাতেই হওক বা লোকসভাতেই হওক বা ৰাজ্যসভাতেই হওক তেওঁলোকৰ প্ৰতিনিধিত্ব থকাৰ বাবেই সংখ্যালঘু উন্নয়নৰ নামত হোৱা আটাইবোৰ ধনৰ আবণ্টন তেওঁলোকৰ অধ্যুষিত অঞ্চলসমূহলৈ সকলো পঠিয়াই দিয়া হয়। আমাৰ আজি অসমৰ এই আমাৰ গোষ্ঠীটোৰ সম্পৰ্কত কোনো উন্নয়নমূলক সেই আঁচনিৰ ধন আবণ্টিত হোৱা দেখা নাযায়। গতিকে আজি প্ৰকৃততে অসমৰ এই মাটিৰ মানুহ আমি অসমীয়া মুছলিম যিসকল আছোঁ আমি নিশেষ হৈ যাব ওলাইছোঁ। আমাৰ গোটেই গোষ্ঠীটো বৰ্তমান কোনো উন্নয়নমূলক কাম কাজত আমাৰ চৰকাৰৰ পৰা কোনো ধৰণৰ পদক্ষেপ নাই।
How do we fight this menace of infiltration when 20% of the population are foreigners? This is what Upamanyu Hazarika, senior advocate, Supreme Court and a convener of Pravajan Virodhi Manch has to say.
The rate at which infiltration is occurring threatens the very survival of Assamese society. 2 independent studies have found that either by 2040 or 2047, Hindus will become a minority in Assam. The contribution of Bangladeshis is not to population alone, but is disproportionate to crime as well. We examined the list of bail applicants before the Guwahati High Court between the 3rd of November to the 14th of November 2014 and found that more than 50% of such bail applicants were those Muslims of Bangladeshi origin. Updating of the National Register of Citizens in Assam, which is being done for the first time in India, means that all citizens living in Assam will be identified and their names compiled in this list. However, the process and basis on which the National Register of Citizens is being updated is a fraud upon a people of Assam. And it will only legitimize Bangladeshis rather than throwing them out. Additionally, the cutoff date for grant of citizenship to Bangladeshis coming into Assam shift from 25th March 1971 to 3rd of December 2004. To understand the shift in cutoff date, we need to understand how citizenship is granted. Those who come from Bangladesh into Assam only up to 25 March 1971 are given citizenship. After that, all those who come are foreigners. Citizenship by birth has been subject to various conditions over time. Between 1950 to 1st of July 1987, anyone born in India in this period is granted citizenship by birth even if parents are Bangladeshis. Between 1st of July 1987 to 3rd of December 2004, anyone born between these dates in India is granted citizenship provided one of the parents is a citizen. The other can be a Bangladeshi. It is only after 3rd of December 2004 that anyone born in India is granted citizenship by birth if both parents are citizens and not illegal migrants. This can be understood by taking the example of an illegal migrant couple who come in 1974, have 3 daughters in 1975, 76 and 1977 who acquire citizenship by birth. These 3 daughters grow up and each one gets married in 1995, 1996 and 1997 to an illegal migrant from Bangladesh and have 3 children each before 2004. All the children will acquire citizenship by birth. Now, out of the 1 illegal migrant couple who came in 1974, we have 12 family members who are citizens and 5 who are foreigners, and this is only up to 2004. However, had they come after 3rd of December 2004 and had as many children, then all of them would have been foreigners. In this manner, NRC updating will include most Bangladeshis coming into Assam up to 3rd of December 2004. There is an easy solution to this. the condition requiring both parents to be citizen to be granted citizenship by birth was made effective from 3rd of December 2004. This has now to be made effective from 25th of March 1971 by amending the law. If the amendment regarding conferment of citizenship by birth with the condition that both parents have to be citizens is not made retrospective from 25th of March 1971 for Assam, then the design of the Muslim League in 1947 to include Assam and Pakistan will become successful in 2047 when Bangladeshi infiltrators become a majority in Assam. It is only in quest of votes that foreigners have been enabled to settle in government land, forest land and grazing lands. And over and above this, they also get benefits under minority development programs. We are not helpless. We feel helpless because government has done nothing. There are two very easy steps we can take under the law. First, against any suspected foreigner, we can file a complaint against such foreigner in the nearest police station. It is for us to file such complaint, and it is for such suspected foreigner to prove that he or she is not one. Additionally, any person who helps, aids or abets such a foreigner into coming into India, continuing their stay here and providing identity proofs, even such persons are guilty under the law, and we can file complaints against them as well. Secondly, these foreigners come and encroach upon public lands, government lands, grazing lands and the like, and we can file a complaint against such encroachment in the nearest police station as well. These complaints can be filed individually or collectively, either as a village or a block or a ward or in any manner in the nearest police station. Prabrajan Virodhi Manch has been formed only for this purpose of identifying Bangladeshis and divesting them of their citizenship rights and all other benefits that they have acquired in this country. We have already started the process of gathering facts and filing complaints. You as well can do it. If there is any help or assistance you require in this connection, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us by giving us a missed call at this number or by writing to us at this email address. There is one important fact. The central government in 2004 admitted that 1 in every 5 inhabitant of Assam is a foreigner. Therefore, be no hesitation in filing any complaint against any suspected foreigner, because most probably your suspicion is not misplaced. Remember, it is only a Surakshit Assam that can lead to a Surakshit Bharat.
আমাৰ এইখিনিতে মানুহ বহুত কম, এইখিনি চৰকাৰে যদি সতৰ্ক নহয় এতিয়া আমি কেনেকৈ কি কৰিম? এদিনটো আমি বিপদত পৰিবই লাগিব ইয়াত। হয়তো ৰাতিয়ে আহি কেনে সব কাটি মাৰি হেৰি কৰি থৈ গুচি যাব।
বহুত দূৰলৈকে যাওয়াৰ কাৰণে আমি প্ৰস্তুত হ'ব লাগিব কিজানি, যদি আজি আমি সচেতন নহওঁ।
আমি ৰাইজখিনি একোটা হয় যুঁজিব লাগিব, তেতিয়াহে আমাৰ মাটিখিনি আমি ঘূৰাই পাম।
ভৱিষ্যতে আমাৰ কেম্পৰ ব্যৱস্থা আমাৰ এতিয়াৰ পৰা ভাবা, তোমালোকে যদি এইবিলাক নকৰা, তোমালোকে যুগ, আমাৰতো এতিয়া সময় নহয়। মই কি শিক্ষা দিছোঁ, এই শিক্ষাৰ কাম লাইনে লাইনে যোৱা তোমালোকে।
মন মোর কান্দে রে রাতি নিশায় রে কাহালে নিহিন্দেরালি সে পতিমক মবুলিয়া ডাকে মন মোর কান্দে রে আরে বাপ কানা মাও কানায় ও দারুণ বিধি কানা পাহারার লো পয়সার লোভে বেচিয়া খাইছে স্বামী না বাহালো মনে মোর কান্দে রে আরে কয়া দেন মোর দয়ার বাবা গো ও কাগামুক দুধ পাঠিয়ারে দিবে সেই না দুধ খায়া